Hey, Jack, how are you?
I'm great, Laurie. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Where are you in the world?
I am in Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, where I grew up in the house that I was raised in, and I'm with my parents and my sisters. Where are you?
I'm currently in New Jersey. Same thing. I'm with my family. Living and training in California, but I've also been here since early March, so it's been interesting. I get to be in the house with all my siblings and everything, so it's in the midst of all the craziness, it's been pretty fun.
Yeah, it kind of feels like I'm back like in high school or elementary school. I see my whole family day, and we haven't spent this much time together in 9 years. We did the math and we figured out
Oh,
the last time that we were all in the same place for this long. And it's been since like 2011. So I'm actually grateful, even though it's an extremely unfortunate time around the world and a lot of people are suffering and lose loved ones. I can't help but to think how lucky I am in this time.
oh, yeah, I feel that too. I mean, with everything kind of being shut down and being quiet and all of us having a social distance, I think there's a lot of little silver linings that I've kind of been able to pluck out. And a lot of that being just being with my family. We've done a lot of board games. My dad set up like a soccer tent in our backyard so we could all play together. So I was wondering if there's anything fun that you've been doing with your family while you've been at home.
Well, of course, the basic binging Netflix shows and
What shows?
HBO shows. Um, well, we started with the infamous Tiger King, of course. We had to see what that was all about. And then we went to the show called Escape from Dannemora, which is an amazing show. And then we watched the first season of True Detective. So it's kind of crazy speaking out loud about this because it makes me realize how many hours of television there he is, the infamous Tiger King himself. But yeah, we've spent so many hours just watching Netflix and watching shows, and it makes me realize how long I've really been home. But also, like you said, board games. We play this one game called Code Names, and it gets very competitive, and that's been like the one that we keep coming back to. But it's nice. This quarantine has kind of forced our hand and kind of made us go back to our roots and really do the things that are just based in fun.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Now, before we move on, I heard that you took a new video. Can you talk about it a little bit?
I did. I made the whole video while I was in quarantine, because I came back here on March 16th and I was getting kind of antsy in the first week of being back in Omaha. So I was talking to my manager, Adam, and my creative director, Diane Martell, and we came to the conclusion that we would shoot my debut single's music video in quarantine by myself in my house. And so it was a crazy experience. Honestly, nothing that I could have ever expected, especially 6 months ago when we were planning the release of this song, My Love, and my first single. We had this big budget video and we were so excited for it. And it's so crazy because the world kind of just shut down, like we all know. And so I'm lucky enough to have some resources at least to kind of put together a video. And so we had a lot of fun. It took about 2 weeks and it was like every day I was just taking footage, sending it to my creative director. She'd tell me what she liked, she didn't like. I would go back to the drawing board the next day and do that whole process over again. And eventually we got to a point where we felt proud of this piece of art. And now it's kind of like something that I will always be able to look back on in the
Mm.
future and think about this time that we're going through. As unfortunate and sad as it is, it's that's like a silver lining for me is like I produced my own music video, which is kind of cool.
That's so cool. And the fact that it's so original, I mean, you're going to be able to look back on that and be like, oh, yeah, I remember making this music video. We were all at home.
I know. It's always about expressing the way I'm feeling, whether it be publicly or privately with my parents or just privately on my notepad. It's really important for me to share my feelings with the universe in general and put myself out there. So that's what helps me. But I know it's not easy. So I feel you if you're going through anything like that. It's tough. It's really hard being out there.
Oh, yeah. And I think that's such a good message for everybody listening to share your feelings because I think, especially in 2020, um, with our generation. I think we've all got pretty used to bottling things up and using social media as a coping mechanism, which is probably not the greatest way to go about it, but opening up to the people around you who care about you and who love you and sharing those feelings are so important. We're getting ready to kind of close everything off, but right before we go, what is your best message for everybody who's coping with the new normal?
Oh man, I wish I had all the answers. I wish I knew exactly what to say, but for me, it helps to just think forward and think about the small silver linings like we were talking about earlier. But if we can look forward and just keep pushing a step at a time, you know, we have to slow the spread, so we can't necessarily go out and about and see all those people who make us happy and have fun memories right now. Work hard and stay inside and stay safe. The sooner that we'll be able to go back to our normal lives and really see one another and kind of heal from this dark period. You know, it's a really, really, really unfortunate and sad time, and nobody knows what's going to happen. Try to stay positive, smile, you know, talk to your loved ones, call your friends. This is a time where you can catch up with all the old friends that you never talked to. You know, it's important. Everybody needs someone and everybody needs love. So that's my message.
That's incredible. I love that so much. And I think, you know, really pulling from that, as crazy as social media can be, going back to exactly what you just said, there are people who maybe we've lost touch with within the last couple of years, and reaching out to those people and staying connected, whether that's through social media, FaceTime, Zoom, Skype, whatever it is, staying connected is so important. And it's so important to be social distancing and to staying home as well. So thank you so much for talking with me today. And I hope you're going to go ahead and stay safe, and hopefully everything will fall into place back into normal soon. So
Yes, I'm praying, and I pray for your safety as well. I hope you're staying healthy. I wish you and your family all the health and the amazingness in the world. And I hope to see you when we're back in LA and everything goes back to normal.
sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Laurie.
Hey everybody, I'm Jack Gilinsky, and I'm going to be singing my new song, My Love, for you guys. I hope everyone is feeling okay. I hope everyone is safe and healthy, and just know we're going to get through this together. Okay, this is My Love. If I gotta speak thrice, even if we're on a break, you're still mine. You know I'm still yours. Long as we don't go and crash that one line. Said you got a new man, but I know it's on me. You're missing, and that body don't lie. I'll be over there in a minute. Don't let too many nights go by before you try to make this right. Don't make me find someone who how to do the things you do. My love, my love, my love. Tell me what you're trying to do with my love, my love, my love. Show me you don't wanna lose it. Don't make me find someone who knows how to do the little things you do with my love, my love, my love. My love, my love, my love. Thank you very much.